Hi guys, I'm Mystic from Down Under and this is Mystical Grounding. I'd like to give a big shout out to Natural Magic who is in Mexico. Thank you so much, and thank you to everybody who has subscribed to this channel and liked this channel and viewed these videos, because it really keeps the channel open and we get these beautiful divine messages. Okay, so thank you so much. So I've got some downloads here today. And I'll start with saying that some of you will be going off to the dentist. So, you know, it might be a situation where you might have eaten something and your tooth has broken off, okay? You may have been hit in the mouth and chipped a tooth. Or you will be having a root canal, okay? Which isn't fun, right? Because I've had it done just recently and it's awful. So yeah, so I did really pick up on that. You know, you could just be having toothaches, okay? That could be also giving you headaches and that type of thing. All right, I did get that some of you guys may be under spiritual attack. So, you know, we've got this full moon coming, and this full, well, before I jump to the full moon, you know, so that could be an issue. So if you feel like you can't breathe in your space, if you're suffering from stomach aches and things like that, and you just don't know where they're coming from, back pain, that type of thing, even if you've been off to the GP and they've told you that there's nothing, you know, there's nothing to really be concerned about, or there's nothing major there, and you do feel as if you're under spiritual attack, having really whacked out dreams and that type of stuff, just make sure that you're cleansing your space, guys, all right? You know, we can cleanse with sage, as you know. We can use cinnamon sticks. There's so many different ways of doing it. We can also be drinking sage. So what you do is, you know, you'll have boiling water in a cup, and you can put in about 4 or 5 sage leaves until it goes green. You can add sugar if you want, or honey, and or you can just drink it as it is. It will really cleanse your body, and it's got so many other really good health purposes to it. So that's another thing. I also got, you know, you guys are showing your leadership skills now, okay? So you're leading, and without ego, okay? And you're really taking on board the things that you need to do in moving forward. And having this full moon here, this Aries full moon, it's gonna really bring the energy forward. And with that, you guys are going to be really focused on what it is that you want out of a relationship, whether that be a romantic relationship or whether that's, you know, family, friends. What your needs are versus the needs of your partner if you're in a partnership. And you're really going to be taking a really good look at yourself and your needs and the things that you need to do to move forward. So this full moon is going to have a big effect on everybody as far as that's concerned, okay? Not just Aquarius. And for those of you who aren't in relationships, that are single, I really feel that, you know, you're going to have somebody come along probably by October. So somewhere around about the 18th and 19th of October. Next year is going to be a huge year for you guys, Aquarius, okay? So much is going to happen. And the thing is that a lot of you don't really realize that you're actually preparing for that, okay? In bigger ways than you can imagine. And there's confirmation there. And yeah, in bigger ways than you can imagine. So, you know, everything that you're doing now is preparation, all right? And like I've always said, even though things that get in the way, this is all lessons. It's all preparation for when you do get to where you need to be next year. You will be totally prepared. You'll be prepared for anything, okay? and you'll know that you'll be able to sort of, whatever gets in your way, you're going to be able to break through that. Okay, whether that's your career, your relationship, your family, business, finance, happiness, okay, health, all of that. Okay, so that's another thing with your health. You guys are going to be very focused on your health this month also, or through this stage of this full moon. So you're going to be very focused on the things that you're eating, making sure that you're doing the right thing by your body. Remember, health is wealth, right? What else did we get? Listening to music and the music that you like to listen to, getting creative, drawing, some of you's painting, some of you's are into singing, dancing, that type of thing. Make sure that you're doing all of that and you're balancing up all the other things in your life, and you're not putting that on the back burner if they're things that you decide to do. Because that's really important for your creativity in other areas, whether it's business, whatever it is. Okay, so that's really important that you still do those things. Not only that, this will heighten your vibration. And especially, if you're an empath, and even if you're not, like a lot of Aquarians get very drained when they're around other people. Whether you're at a supermarket, doesn't matter where you are, you can get very drained, and you need to sort of go away and have your own space so that you can just sort of like recharge. And listening to music and doing those other creative things is going to heighten your vibrational energy, especially after you've been around people. Now, it doesn't matter if the people are very positive and and they're a joy to be around. You're still going to feel as if you're drained because there's so many different energies there, especially if it's up to 5 to 6 people or more. Okay, and so doing those things is going to really heighten your energy and your vibrational frequency afterwards, so that's really important that you do that. And the thing is, even though people are a joy to be around and things like that, they may have other things, other issues that they're not, that you can't see at that stage, because I guess what I'm trying to say is we're only seeing what's on the surface, but it's what's deep down with those people that your body and your psychic is picking up on. Okay, and that's what could be draining your energy when you're around these people, because you think, they're really fun people to be around, so I can't see how that's going to affect me, but it does. And we don't know what attachments those people have, and we don't know where they are in their journey of life, and the things that might get them down, or the things that the other issues that they might be dealing with. Okay, and you'll be surprised how deep that goes, and how much of that energy you do absorb. Okay, even though they may seem very energetic and happy at the time. What else did I get? We talked about the teeth, going to the dentist. Look, I also got, be really careful with for those of you who might be single but are having sort of casual relationships. And for those of you that might have partners coming back and that type of thing, just be really careful who you sleep with, Aquarius, okay? Because your energy is very strong. And what happens is, what I did see was a situation where you might have a casual relationship with somebody, and what happens is, for you it's casual, and you may have even discussed this with this person, and you feel as if you're both on the same page. But what's happened is that person has really is really obsessed with that energy that sexual energy that you're putting out. And so, you know, when you decide to sort of like move on and you don't want to sort of be in that casual relationship anymore, it's really hard for that person to let go. So just be really mindful of that, because your energy is so strong that they can't seem to break away from that. You'll even find ex-partners and people like that, even friends that you're not really in it, and this is obviously with the friends zone thing that I'm talking about, that's not a sexual thing. But again, it's your energy so strong, okay, that these people, they want to come back. Now, they may want to come back because of your energy, because they feed off of your energy, perhaps. But getting back to the sexual partners, they will find it very difficult, and you may have a lot of them coming back. So just be really mindful of that, and make sure that you that you be careful with who you're sleeping with, or the people that you're around, and be very strong about, if you don't want them in your life anymore, be very strong and what I'm trying to say here. And assertive was the word I was looking for, okay? Be very assertive and confident in what it is that you're saying, okay? That way people can't misconstrue anything that you're trying to say, okay? What else was there? I think that's about it. I can't see anything else that's there. So we're going to get into it. We're going to be using these cards today and see what we have. I've already given these a really good shuffle, so we'll get straight into it and we'll see what's going on, Aquarius, and who's in your energy, what's up with these guys. I hope everybody's really well and looking after themselves. I guess the other thing that I wanted to say is, yeah, just make sure that you are looking after yourself and that you are showing a lot of unconditional love to yourself, okay? Because, you know, we have a tendency to show that unconditional love to others and we forget about ourselves. So just make sure that you are doing that, because that will serve you well, okay? It's when you start doing that to yourself, everything else opens up, okay? All those blockages and all those things that, you know, that may have stopped you from moving forward or might, you know, keep getting in your way, everything will clear as soon as you start showing yourself that unconditional love, okay? Especially when we get into relationships, we're so, you know, Aquarius, we do give that unconditional love to our partners and to the people that are in our lives. And that may be another reason why a lot of people want to come back, because they haven't had that unconditional love before. And so they're missing, okay, that energy and that unconditional love that you were providing for them. Okay, and now it's time to give that to yourself. So yeah, there's a lot of people that are in regret for what's happened. And like I always say, you know, you can, you can forgive, but you don't need to have those people in your life, okay? You can just keep, you know, moving forward. I know it's hard if you're, for those who are trying to get out of relationships that they don't want to be in. I can tell you myself, I've been into and had to leave with just the clothes on my back, literally, and start from scratch again. So it's not easy to do. And with one of them in particular, the first one was very violent situation, and and so leaving was very risky, but it was, I could either die here or I can die trying, and I was willing to die trying to leave, so that I could get out of that situation. But I pray that none of you are in a situation like that. But if it's a situation where you're just, you do have that free will to leave if you want to, or break away from anybody that's toxic in your energy, just do it, okay? Just do it, guys, because you can't put a price on freedom. You just can't, I always say, if anybody came back to me and said to me, look, I could give you everything in the world, I could give you all the money in the world, you know what I mean? I would not take it, not for my freedom, okay? There's no price. There's no price on my happiness and my freedom, okay? Okay, what do we have for Aquarius, please? Ooh, that's 2 cards, but I'll take them. Okay, it's not too many. Wow, they're good cards too, I've got to say. We got here the Emperor. This is you, Aquarius. This is stability and, protection. This is you sitting in your throne, okay? For those of you who, don't feel as if you're not quite there, this is where you're going to be. This is a beautiful card to get. This is somebody who, has their own business or may want to have their own business, an entrepreneur. This is somebody who's very much in charge of their own life. Okay, this came up, I think, in the last reading that I did, but with other cards. So again, this is someone making empowered choices about their life. They're making choices and it's empowering them, okay? A lot of you Aquarians will be taking back your power. Like I was talking before about the unconditional love, We're giving unconditional love to people that we hold dear to our heart, And we need to be showing that to ourselves so that we can be in this position, so we can sit in this position. Again, it does talk of a father figure, this being a father figure. All right? For the defined masculines out there who may have children. This talks about somebody who's very spiritual, okay? Because we've got the Hierophant here also. Thank you to Liz, who has just subscribed to this channel. Thank you, Liz. So, again, this talks about, traditions, those type of things. You're very staunch when it comes to your values, your integrity. Okay, and this is things that you guys are going to be questioning with this full moon in Aries. Okay, you're going to be really looking at your integrity and your values, and you may be not rethinking things, but you may be in a position where you're thinking, this is not me. I wouldn't normally let this shit fly, or I wouldn't normally let somebody treat me this way or talk to me this way, or I wouldn't normally, do this type of I wouldn't normally put myself in this type of situation. And so you're thinking, about, the things that you value and your integrity when it comes to those values, and you're realigning those, okay? Some of you may be getting married in the near future. You may have met your counterpart, okay? Where there is an equal give and take, and you feel as if you want to get married. I do feel, if that's the case, that you may have children, or they may have children. You both may have children, so it's going to be a blended type family as far as kids are concerned. But use a very traditional in your ways, okay? What else do we have for Aquarius? I also get that you're very grounded, and you're starting to be very grounded for those of you who may have been a little bit thrown off guard by some people or a person in particular, and you're starting to feel more grounded in yourself. And again, by making those choices, it's empowering you. You're taking back your power. And also, you're being able to express yourself by using your voice and being able to say what's on your mind. Okay, being a straight shooter. Making it so that, like I was saying earlier, so it can't be conscribed in any other way but what it is. Put these out here. What else do we have for Aquarius, please? What else do we have for Aquarius? Too many cards. Yes, thank you. Ooh, look at that. Yes, so taking a rest, being able to recharge, okay? Especially, a lot of you may be doing some meditating. So sorry, there's got so many messages coming all in at once. So it's like I want to jump here, I want to jump there. So yeah, so meditating also. Which a lot of you may be doing some root chakra meditating or some throat chakra meditating. Some of you may have suffered from having sore throats and that type of thing. Again, drinking that sage, so fresh sage leaves, okay, in boiling hot water is really good. That will soothe. This sage can do so many things, okay? If you've got something wrong with your eyes and your eyes are red and sore, you can also put the water of that sage, let it cool down once it's gone really green, and put that into your eyes. That will really soothe your eyes, okay? Yeah, so this is about, this is about being at peace with yourself, I feel, with having these cards here, okay, being next to these cards. This is about meditating and also about recharging, okay? Really being able to spend that time with yourself to reflect on things, to reevaluate, okay? So, it does talk about relax and solitude and peace, all right? But it does also talk about overload, okay, Aquarius? We're the worst when it comes to overthinking things. We're the worst when it comes to, being able to try to sleep at night sometimes, and our minds are just going, right? And it's like, I can't stop this, So meditating and doing those things, even listening to music, like I said, and doing those creative things is going to really help. It can't just be all one-sided, relationship, business, work, finances, home, right? We really need to balance it and take that time out for ourselves too. So we've got Aries, we've got hydroform, I'm not. Again, we've got the throat chakra here again, okay? So it's blue here, and then we've got respite. Yeah, also, so that's come out twice now, guys. So it's really important that you do speak your mind. Okay, I know sometimes we can like we can be so straight sometimes that it really does offend people, unfortunately. But that's unfortunate, you know what I mean? Like, you know, we need to be able to, you know, say how we're feeling. We need to be able to, sometimes we need to put people straight, you know, and we do just need to say it how it is. Sometimes we don't need to say anything also, you know, I think with a lot of yous, you know, yous have taken action on things where you don't really communicate with people at all, but they know by your actions exactly what you mean, exactly, you know, what you're trying to say or where you're going with this, okay? It's because you've just taken action on it, okay? And you haven't actually had that conversation or communicated with the person. It's a lot of cards, but I'll show you what's gone on here. So all those cards come out, and then we had the Queen of Swords. Okay, so I'll take the Queen of Swords, put these cards back. So the Queen of Swords, you know, like I'm saying, we have to be brutally honest sometimes. It's within our best interest, and sometimes it's within the best interest of everybody, right? So that nothing can be confused. People can't get confused about anything. And this is the Queen of Swords here. Sometimes we do need to chop people's heads off, okay? Because it's the only way they will get it. Otherwise they think, no, I can still get around Aquarius by doing this, by doing that, by, you know, emotionally manipulating, or, you know, being deceitful in some way, or, you know. No, a lot of us, we do take a lot, but, you know, when crunch comes to crunch, that's it, you know, we're cutting your head off. So this is the Queen of Swords, and that's what she's about. She's about no nonsense, okay? She's about to cut anybody's head off that's going to get in her way. She will speak her truth, and she will say what needs to be said, regardless. So yeah, honest, truthful, okay? Now this is somebody who does, you know, a lot of you Aquarians have a really, really good sense of humor, okay? You're very light in the way that you are when you're around people. But I tell you what, you know, when it comes to speaking the truth, and you're in this Queen of Swords energy, look out, okay? Look out. Because, you know, you will say what you have to say. This could be, you may be in a position where you need to be, defending your beliefs, okay? Because we've got this under the Hierophant, okay? So you may be in a position where you need to speak up. Again, we've got the throat chakra again. So we've got the blue here again, and you know, you may be in a position where you're standing up for your beliefs. You're standing up maybe for even your religion. It could be, all right? And so you're speaking your truth. Just your values, your integrity. You're sick of being in a position of stress, anxiety, fear. All right, a lot of yous are willing to just stand up now and face your fears, whatever that may be. Okay, you don't want to look back on things, a lot of yous, and you know, and look 5 years down the track, and say, I wish I had done that now, or I wish I had it, look, it's never too late, right, to do anything. We hope not. But you're really in that position now where you just want peace in your life, and you want to be in control of that and run your life the way that you want to run it. You don't, if you don't need to have anxiety, we don't need to have fear. We don't need to fear things. Okay, if there's an issue, we can problem solve it. Tomorrow's another day. It may just be that energy for that time, but it will pass. What else do we have, please, for Aquarius? Again, we got 2. I'll take them. Okay. So we got news of travel, Aquarius. Okay. We did get that in the last reading also. So I got there's going to be some fast news coming in, whether it's coming from overseas, whether you got people coming from overseas to see you, or you're going there. But it's news from overseas. This could be a letter, an email, etc. There's a lot of forward movement. This speaks of forward movement, things coming in quickly. Again, for some of you, this could be romance. All right. I did say earlier, for those of you who are looking for romance, I do feel that in October, this will be your month. This may be somebody that you already know. This could be a new person, but this will be your twin flame, Aquarius. You may be seeing 666 also. I'm hearing yeah, it's a good card to get. You got a lot of yes cards here, more yes than no. We've also got here the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so here we've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we've got Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. All right. This is you, Aquarius. For some of you, you may be holding on to people that that are no good for you. But like I said earlier, sometimes it's hard to make that break. But we really need to do what we need to do for ourselves. And it can be hard, but we need to do it. So some of you may still be holding on to people. This could be people coming in from the past. This fast news may be people coming in from the past. But again, I do feel that this is you holding on to what's yours. Okay? Some of you have had to start again and leave situations and start to rebuild. And so everything that you have, you've done this yourself. Without the help of others, you've started from scratch. And this is you holding on to that. This having financial stability. A lot of you are saving. Just putting money away, saving for that rainy day. Some of you are saving for, whether this may be a home, a car, or I'm also getting, okay? But whatever it is, you're holding on to yours. A lot of you have been in relationships where you have lost a lot. Financially, you may have lost a lot. And since you've left that situation, you've just gained more and more and more as far as your finances are concerned. because you've, you know, those blockages are gone now. You're on the right path. You're where the universe wants you to be now. And so you're reaping those rewards. As some of you, what was lost is coming back to you. What should have been for you and you didn't get in the past is coming back to you. May I just get one more card, please, for Aquarius? That's a lot of cards. Well, one more card for Aquarius, please. Oh, look to you. Again, I will get another card after this. Okay, this could be, you know, I feel that this is you, Aquarius. All right, very intuitive. Again, you know, I get that black and white. You know, we got that B and we got that J, so that may be significant to some of you guys. Number 2 may be. You could be born on the 2nd. Okay, we've got the 4th, we've got the 5th. Here also, those numbers may be significant in other ways, not just in your birth dates. But again, we've got the black and white, being very precise, being very direct, okay? With a lot of things that you do, you know, it may be, it's just truth, it's just fact. It's black and it's white. You know, you can't argue with it. It is what it is, okay? Again, every time I hold this card, I always get, you know, there's things about people that you know, Aquarius, but you don't use it as your ammunition. Whereas the things that people know about you, they use as their ammunition, okay? They use it to fight back. And that's just not your thing. Although if you're one-on-one with that person and they're just being childish, or they're just, you know, they're delusional about what they're actually saying, you will put those things forward, you know, if you need to. But it's genuinely, in a general situation, this is not you. You're not the type of person who goes around gossiping about other people's things or secrets or things that people may have told you that were confidential, okay? So yeah, and these could be things that are hidden from you, Aquarius, but I do get that feeling that you don't really, you know, they're nothing major, all right? They could be things like people are getting tarot readings on you. People are trying to send black magic your way, okay? Which is what I spoke about at the start of the video. And I really get that general concern that you don't really give a shit. It's like, whatever. I'm still going to keep moving forward and doing what I'm doing. I can't sit there in fear, you know what I mean, and worry about what other people are doing or what other people are saying, all right? It's not going to deter me. I'm still going to keep doing what I need to do. And it's sad. It's because you're doing what you need to do, all right? It's because you're doing what you need to do, and that's what bothers people, okay? This is what, you know, because they don't have access to your energy anymore, all right? Or they know that they're not going to have access to it because you've already told them this is how it's going to be from now on. This is what I, you know. Be very, you know, this is someone who's very secretive too, so... And I feel that that's a good thing. Don't, you know, don't always be telling people what your next move is, what you're going to be doing. That's your business, right? Yeah. So, and especially people that are, when they know these things, and they may be jealous or envious or whatever it is, and they don't like the fact that you may be doing better than them, or just that you're actually doing something that they don't like. They may not just like the fact that you're moving forward with your life. They will try to, in their own minds or out loud gossiping about you, they will give out that energy. And what that will do is, and by them giving out that energy, they're just trying to stop your blessings, okay? So it's best that you don't discuss everything or tell people, what you're doing as far as moving forward. It's not their business, okay? Again, this could be you. This could be your knowledge, your wisdom, the things that you know. This is you doing tarot readings, perhaps, okay? This is you having visions and being able to see clearly a situation about a person in general. I'm going to get one more card out here, and then we're going to swap to the truth cards. This is a bit of a long reading, this one. Please click the like button, guys, if you enjoy these messages and they resonate with you. Now we've got the Queen of Cups, okay? So this is a mother figure, all right? This is a mother figure. We've got a father figure here, we've got a mother figure. Again, the queens can be a man or a woman, okay? So take it as it resonates. Got a lot of yes cards here, Aquarius. Again, we were talking about the High Priestess, okay? Intuition. This is someone who's very intuitive, okay? Very warm, loving, sensitive person. Okay, people don't find Aquarians quite sensitive. They think that we can be quite cold, right? But for those who know us know that we do love unconditionally, and we are sensitive. We can be quite sensitive. This is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, so that may be significant. This is somebody that has children. And I do see this as you having your emotions in check. The last couple of days may have been quite emotional for you guys. Could have been a bit of an emotional roller coaster. You may have got a little bit emotional about different things or different loved ones that have passed, but you've quickly sort of been able to sort of come out of it and just get on. So you may have switched different, what can I say? I'm trying to say mood swings. I guess so, but not in a bad way, So that may have been happening in the last couple of days for you guys, but you've got it under control. All right, you've got your emotions under control. You've got them in check. You're not letting it, rule the rest of your day, or continue right through the week, where it's making you feel down and depressed and that type of thing, okay? I do feel a lot of you have been thinking about loved ones that have passed. And thinking about the good times that you have had together. And so it's made you feel a little bit emotional, Okay, that's all I have for that. We've got the Strength card on the bottom here, guys. Okay? It takes a lot of strength to be able to walk away from situations. It takes a lot of strength to be able to talk up and speak your truth. All right? Again, another yes card. It takes strength to have control of your emotions, right? So we're going to get into these cards here. These down here. See what we've got. What have we got for Aquarius? We'll take a few cards out of here and then we'll wrap it up, guys. And here we go. Loved ones from heaven. I just said, right, a lot of you are thinking of somebody who has passed. This could be a father figure, okay, because we first got the father figure come out. So this could be your father, your grandfather, okay. It could even be a stepfather for some of you, all right. It could be a mother, because we also got the Queen of Cups. So, so this card does talk about our ancestors also, all right? So I'll read the card. It says, dear ancestors, I humbly ask and call upon my ancestors to guide me and help me take the path for my purpose. So a lot of you know what that purpose is. A lot of you are dabbling in a lot of different things because you feel as if you've been guided here and you've been guided there, and that's great. Try those things, have a taste, see what it's like, because it will guide you to exactly where it is that you need to be. You need to dabble in these things to know where it is that you need to be. All right, to my purpose, lead me in the right direction so that I'm able to do what is needed to serve what God has put me here for. Okay, so a lot of you may be very religious, and for the ancestors that I haven't met, please show yourselves to me in my sleep, in my dreams, and through my visions, those who have good intentions for me, for my life here on earth. Okay, I will always honor, I will always love unconditionally. I feel your energy, so you're feeling their presence. Okay, for some of you, those ancestors, or those loved ones, they may have showed you how to cook a certain dish. Okay, and every time you do that, you can feel them. All right, you can feel their energy. You know that they're there, and that can be making you feel a little bit emotional, right? But in a good way. I'm here on earth to do better, to care better, to love better. So that's beautiful. So they're your ancestors and your loved ones coming through in this reading. That's just really, really, really cool. Love that. What else do we have for Aquarius, please? And like I said, the throat chakra, guys, all right? Some of you may be getting pain in that area. Again, there's different things that you can do, like the sage, drinking the sage will really soothe that. But I really feel that this is you guys speaking up and using your voice, okay? You're saying things that people don't want to hear. You might be saying things that other people want to say, but they can't say it, so you're saying it, right? And I also got a woman of abundance. So, some of you could be pregnant, all right? This is giving me that type of energy. This is you also feeling abundant. Now, remember, abundance isn't, this isn't always material wealth, okay, or materialistic things. You're just feeling abundant in yourself because you're able to feel empowered. You're able to, some of you, take back your power, all right? That's an abundance. Looking around and seeing and just being grateful for the things that you have in your life, and and looking around and saying, yeah, you know, I am abundant. I really am. You're abundant in happiness, in peace, okay, in fulfillment, in the things that you want to do. Something else came through, but I've lost that. What was that? Sorry, guys. Yes, abundance. Well-being, peace, nurture, mind. Nurture your mind, okay? Nurture your mind, guys. Well-being and peace. It's what it's all about for you guys, especially in this full moon. It's all about nurturing yourself, self-care, your well-being. You're thinking about, you know, where are you going to be in 5 years? Where's your well-being? Where's your peace of mind going to be in 5 years? Okay? And the last card is be aware. Of course, you know, be aware of the wolves. Okay? Be aware of the distractions. Focused. And stay away from drama. Okay, guys? That's all I have for you. Be sure to hit the like button, guys, if you like these messages. Thank you to everybody who's built this channel. I would not be able to do it without you guys. Thank you so much. This is Mystic from Down Under, and this is Mystical Grounding. See you guys later. Bye.